Ah, vamos a ver cómo se ve acá. Quiero ver si puedo agrandar eso, pero no me está dejando. No entiendo. No entiendo. Qué mierda. Ay. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Discúlpenme. Bueno, gente, bienvenidos a la historia de Death Stranding 2. Vamos a ver si es igual de buena que la primera, que es lo importante. Vamos a ver cómo nos va, a ver qué sucede. Vamos a ver, por supuesto, el recap, ¿verdad? De lo que pasó en el primero.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble. The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strived to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable dead man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life was the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lochna were twin sisters, as you may remember.
¿Qué pasó? Pues están muriendo.
Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart.
Vete y miraron el video de ayer de YouTube.
Their souls residing in the same body.
El video de ayer de YouTube. Diablo, veo, en serio, se enfermaron todos a lo loco. Chume es un problemático. Pues nada voy a decir.
Hartman. Every 21 minutes his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about
Ay, pero si no lo has de esto, vete y búscate el video del live de ayer, veo, en YouTube.
Indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam.
Papi, las tenis y eso, las dos cosas quedaron brutales.
Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade,
Por eso le dejaron a los
used
nenes.
alcohol as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam,
Qué
she
mandado.
had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor
Cuando
anything
puedas,
else could
vete y
stop you
chequéate.
from achieving your
Vete y
goal.
chequéate el video y después vuelve y me dices qué piensas.
The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built. But your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding. A secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us.
En
all
YouTube,
this
en
time.
YouTube. Sí, el video está en YouTube. Búscate en los
You
live
had
en
to
YouTube.
face.
El
But
último
you
live de
accepted
ayer.
this final
Antes de
revelation,
este.
Sam, and did what had to be done. America rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB. To save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished without so much as a trace.
Vamos a empezar entonces. Papi, pues story, pues claro. Yo no quiero. Sí, me toca foto. Dímelo, Cere, dímelo. What up, Z? Loca, cuando puedas, checate el último live que hice ayer de YouTube, en YouTube. Y chequéate lo que me regalaron. Los seguidores, por si acaso. Un seguidor. Realmente dos seguidores, porque uno es mi esposa como quiera, pero el otro no es mi esposa. El otro no fue mi esposa, pero las dos cosas se ven brutales. It is said that a person's birthday will indicate their path in life. Research has also shown that it can determine the person's experience of dooms. Enter your birthday to see what future has in store for you. Say. Dura como media hora, pero después de para adelante. Porque de verdad es la que se mandaron. Whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellation with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Sirius, and Delphinus, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life of path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. Papi, esto se parecía ahí de repente a Destiny. Kojima Production. Once there was an explosion. A bang that echoed around the world. a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Each things, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated and humanity crept toward extinction. To unite was what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with a Bridges baby called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the chiral network. But on the day that the United Cities of America celebrated the nation's rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though UCA officials attempted to track them down, the pair whereabouts remain unknown.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again today.
-61. Have I ever really
Yo no puedo creer que tengo ganas de llorar.
do I deserve what I've got?
El juego ni empezado.
Now the crazy systems turn into traps and the fears switching sides. I own $1 million worth of stock, but I still won't sleep at night. What is it that I've become? -61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble and watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong?
Los visuals están igual. Qué lindo.
Cuts the leaves like a knife and the sun is out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at trial, what is left and what is right. I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending and playing blind. What is it I'm trying to find?
Okay, time to head home.
Me doy un break. No es por nada, pero... ¡Wow! O sea, ¡wow! Qué bufiado, de verdad. Pareciera que por ahí es que puedo bajar. ¿Qué es eso? Pareciera que es por aquí. Ay. Ay. Papi, si se cae de boca, se fastidia, se fastidió luz. Más para allá. Ahí acabo de empezar. Qué duro. Qué duro. Oíste. Qué espectacular. Hablando claro. Bueno, lloré empezando la canción. Empezando, por alguna razón. Por alguna razón. No, se ve espectacular, de verdad que... Ah, mira qué brutal se ve esto. Ah, lo viste, sí, viste qué brutal. No, me emocioné un poco y lloré un poco. De hecho, estos juegos así es... Hideo Kojima hace una perfección de juego. Que tú dices, che, ¿cómo es posible que existan juegos tan brutales? Ay. Pero ya, no es momento de llorar. Todavía. Potential gateway detected. Oh, mira cómo las piedras se van cayendo. 4 on the G scale. Anda. Fíjate, no he chequeado a Lu todavía. Vamos a hacer eso. Oh.
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
Mira qué lindo. Gracias. Ahora tengo que buscar dónde lo voy a poner. Mira qué lindo. Ojos verdes. No, definitivamente el front and center, pero tengo entonces ahora quitar la M que tengo atrás o cambiar el área de ver la cámara y ponerle en otro lado para que se pueda ver todo como tal. Pero se ve hijo. Se mandaron. ¿Y viste las tenis? También las tenis me las mandó a hacer mi esposa Danixa y le puso las iniciales de la mente de macho y las de mi nombre. Bien gufio. Mire. ¡Oh, qué lindo! Y si lo hago duro. Mire. No quiero.
Let's go home and get you fed.
It's just a baby. It's just a baby. Ya sé, pero esto está brutal, no es por nada, pero esta vista del juego está.
Oh, shit.
Otro más. Wow. Miren eso. ¿Qué te pasa, papi?
Okay, you're all right.
Ahí se calmó. ¡Ah! ¿Y si lo tiro para arriba? ¿No lo tiro para arriba? ¿Qué hago así? Qué gufio. Ah. De verdad es la que esto del juego está Baby Shake Syndrome. Gracias. Vamos a coger la escalerita porque de seguro venir después la necesito. No, que a lo mejor no me debí de haber bajado todavía.
Great. Rain. Gotta move.
Me fastidié el baby. Todo tratando de llegar a esto. Qué brutal se ve el agua en la cámara. No es por nada, pero esta cámara, esa cámara, esto que le hicieron el juego de esta cámara, muy por encima. No sé, hoy me siento medio sentimental. No me están ganando ganas de llorar cualquier cosa. Subió como que el agua ahí un poco. Se fastidia el bebé. Ah, qué confiado. El judío, el nene. La nena. De Baby Lou. What? What? Diadre, qué buena defensa. Yo dije, what the heck? What the heck is going on? Qué excelente intro.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all. Okay, Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
Aww.
Come on, open up. There you go.
Bien exagerado.
Who's there?
It's fragile, bitch.
Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
Because I'm free.
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Un corazón. Okay.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out.
Toma gordita.
Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid that Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore.
Rayo.
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico.
Papi.
Extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Esto es nuevo.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person. Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily. Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT.
Tremendo.
And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the
dale.
tower.
Dale.
Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tower as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
That was one reason you got more.
I do, and this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, But they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
I guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy's feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to
Tengo que darle obligado que lo voy a hacer.
raindrops are falling on my
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all.
and I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping
Okay,
on the
Lou. Time for some nom-noms.
those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling, but there's one.
Ángel, que está ahí todavía. Necesito saber si está ahí todavía. Necesito saber si le puedo volver a dar que no. Yup, que, espérate. Yup, que. O sea, puedo. Y vuelve a hacer lo mismo. O sea, pasa algo malo. vuelve y te tira. Porque tú aceptaste, vas a perder.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all.
And I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping
Okay, Lou.
on the
Time for some nom-noms.
those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
Ah, se mandaron.
No, no!
-61.
Yo dije, te mandaron de nuevo. O sea que te obligan. Está bien, pero le puedes decir que no como quiera varias veces para que. Eso es funny.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use. It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
Episode 1. ¿Cuántos episodios son? Angélica.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Eso no es.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack. We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up. Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Mira, este es garete.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Ok, hasta un bloque ahí.
Commencing route creation.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Delivery route finalized.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Carol network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Ya la mano no está de viejita. Ella tenía la mano de viejita.
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
All right, let's get this done. Been a while since I held a gun.
Espérate, que quieres que conteste a eso. Siento que quieres que conteste algo. Ah, ese es el 2, sí. Mala mía. Es correcto, mira lo brutal que se ve. Papi, siento que estoy en México de verdad. Dale, dale. Si no quieres spoiler, sí, vete, vete. Pero te amo, gracias por pasar y comentar. Voy a ver a los bandits eso.
We're in enemy territory now.
Nadie me va a ver con ese bulto tan gigante. Las pistolas tienen silenciador. Ninguno de los dos. Ah, pues esto es lo que queremos. Nice. Eso me gusta. había marcado 3 ahorita y ahora no sé dónde están los otros. Ah, esto es lo que hay ahí. Ya. Está mirando para atrás. Yo tengo demasiadas cosas en la espalda. Come crouch. ¿Cómo es que uno crouch? No sé, crouch. ¿Cómo es que crouch? ¿Por medio de verme arriba? Ay. Pues yo siento que se ve como que demasiado de brilloso. Demasiado brilloso. Up. Brightness. La mejor alfombra que has visto. Literal, loco, literal. Bien al garete. Y el Strand, ¿lo usaste? No, no usaba el Strand todavía, lo que usaba es la... Esta pistolita está muy dura. Lo que estoy buscando es cómo rayo me bajo. ¡Ay, ay, 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 ay! Poco se cae este acá. Papi, se me quebraron las piernas ahí de milagro. Y el Strand la usaste, la bola. La bola. ¿Qué bola tú dices? No sé qué bola estás diciendo, Chela. Yo tengo esto ahora. Papi, pues, esos son 6 míos, literal. Pero son 6 11 nada más, papito. Estás hablando. Se echaron los paquetes bien brutal. Tengo 2 rifles y la pistolita esa que estonea. Adiós. No, reste que no, no rest. Eres este loco. Stand up, bro. Yo pensé que estaba hacking eso. Está lejito. Porque pareciera que es mejor treparme ahí arriba, ¿verdad? De seguro. Ah, no puedo. Tu madre, Sam. A ver, no puedo recoger otro paquete. El que dejó paquetes por ahí tirados se quedó sin paquetes entregado. Tienes que jugar ese juego que para que él se mueva tienes que caminar tú en un treadmill. ¿Te imaginas? Eso sería una muy buena forma de ponerlo, va a ver.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
¡Ea! ¡Oh, shh! Papi, el viento este no me deja caminar bien. Papi, que lo que era, eso de la. Eso está bufiado. ¿A dónde es? Mira cómo se ve ese viento. Termina super ready y cuando lo pases completo ya te parecería a él. Esa idea está buena. Habría que investigar si hay forma de que se puede hacer eso de que yo me funcione como un treadmill. O sea ¿qué treadmill me puedo comprar que yo pueda conectar y que funcione de esa forma? Va a ver. ¿Qué Bebo hace en Twitch? Verá, Bebo, ¿verdad, Bebo? Vete para YouTube y comenta en YouTube. Es verdad, prefiero que comenten en YouTube, Bebo. Un omnicero. Ah, dale, pues contra si tú me vas a dar los 4,000 pesos que vale un omnisetup de eso. Ay, por esto fue que me dijeron lo de. Está bien, pero es amarillo. Amarillo se puede pasar. Yo tengo hijos, papi, tú no. Y dale, me muevo ahora. ¿Dónde es? Míralo ahí. Se ve espectacular.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Ciudad Nudo del Norte. Number of inhabitants. 123,000 personas.
Buen día, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to
Porque quiero. Ah, qué lindo. Porque quiero en YouTube más engagement. Y si comentan en YouTube, pues es mejor. Por eso. No, yo estoy en todos lados, lo que pasa es que no sé, quiero crecer YouTube, prefiero crecer YouTube a crecer cualquiera de los otros channels.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected.
Realmente pueden estar en ninguno. Yo puedo apagar el stream y ya, para que no diga si es tanta molestia. Mira, Bobby, que por fin encontró su. Por fin encontró su YouTube. Deliver and report. Fíjate que brutal se ve el muñeco lleno de arena.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Para que te está chaval.
It's not often you get a delivery in such good shape. You're a lifesaver. Didn't think you'd go to such lengths on our behalf. We really can't thank you enough. It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on. Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The chiral gateway you brought
¿Por
us
qué tú dices eso?
establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Fíjate eso, la cara llena de arena, qué brutal, qué brutal de verdad. Papi, eso no es México, eso es Texas. Eso es Texas. Eso no es México. O sea, New Mexico. No, no. Norberto Puente.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
Vamos a ver. Bueno, ya lo subí a cuánto, ya lo subí a 2.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Vamos a ver cuánto subí en el primero. Empezando.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
Estoy muy duro. ¿Ustedes subieron más de 16 en la primera?
Chiral network
Mira, Norberto, dímelo.
Now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again. corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
Espérate, tengo que poner algo aquí para que no. Gracias.
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, gyro contamination has only grown worse. All these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax
Ah,
and
yeah.
enjoy your stay.
Qué brutal se ve de verdad. Lleno de arena. The Social Strand Service. Ah, estos son. Ah, qué gracioso. Que si le damos mucho podemos. Ah, tiene cierta cantidad de tiempo. Vamos a ver cuánto tiempo puedo en este. Mere, papi, 23. Ush. There's also a sink. You also got access to an armory, and definitely worth checking out. Ya se te quema ahí todo por el sol. El garete.
Lou,
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, the stuff is
Mira
really
qué
new to me.
cosita más linda.
EMF has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Ah, qué lindo.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
Go to save de nuevo. View and test weapons. Vamos a ver eso. Uy, esa, yo creo esa. Vaya, parece que hay más pronto hubiese de allá aquí. Muy fácil. Bien brutal. Virtual reality del garete. Vamos para la otra. Abun. Si me dan esto. Yo prefiero eso. Bendito. Muy fácil de nuevo. Press R3 to view corners. Pues espérate, vamos a ver eso. Yo no, porque eso no me lo dijo. Vamos a llegar a eso ahora. Me voy a sacar el moco de flama. Dale. Hablo, pero esto no es training, papi. Ese tipo le partió el cuello, era obligado. Garete. Mere, papi. Por si acaso, tú eres loco. Garete. Garete. ¿Y cómo llegó ahí? Porque el tipo nunca se dio cuenta, el garete. R3, pero es que R3 no me está haciendo nada. R3 lo que me hace es esto. Acercar. Como que esto, R3 no me hace nada ahí. Esto es lo que hace R3, acercarme la cámara. El E3 no me hace nada tampoco. Me tengo que enseñar lo que hace el E3 ahora, hombre. Déjame. Si yo me paro aquí y le doy al L3, es más, si me pego más. Esto es lo que hace el E3. Estoy apretando el E3 ahora mismo. El E3 no hace absolutamente nada. Adiós, me faltó uno. Ahora sí. Madre. Papi, si no saqué ese, tengo que hacerlo de nuevo porque. Ok. Papi, melee combat. Vamos a ver. Mere. ¡Ay! Ah, que exagerado. ¿Cómo es? ¡Mere! ¡Mere! La garota de nuevo. Al garete. Pero como yo lo swing. No entiendo. Ah, ok. ¡Ay! Ahora. ¡Mere! 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 ¡Mere, por si acaso! With the strand equipped. Vamos a buscar el strand. Obvio. Esto no lo tenía el 1, esto está bufeado. Hay otros tipos de armas. Ok, me quedo con el principio porque no lo veo. Madre. Vámonos. Ah, no hemos terminado. Por si acaso. Le metimos sólido. Ay. Ya tenemos las 5 ahí. Pero esto es... ¿Tú me estás diciendo que yo puedo usar un beer en esto? Entiendo. Por poco hace un void ahora ahí. Que no entiendo. No entiendo qué es este training. Me voy de aquí. Me quiero ir de aquí. ¿Cómo voy de aquí? Ah, ok. No es que puedes usar VR. Como para que usen las pistolas y mierda ahí. Pero ya, esa era. Wow, fácil. Mira, Alberto. Terminal, now we've been waiting patiently to get hooked up and ever since. No, we're not alone out there. There's humanity after all. Not only we are connected, other locations we can also fabricate equipment. Brutal. No, se ven bien pegadas las cosas. ¿No? Eso es un practice range. No me di cuenta. Bueno, vamos a seguir la historia. Vamos a seguir la historia que ya está ahí. Espérate. Customize.
Feature has been made available for use.
Fabricate patches. A ver si ninguno de la bandera de Puerto Rico no los quiero. Pero aquí. Ahora es Chiral Tea, lo que estamos bebiendo. Este juego Monster no dio chao. La gente me imagino que si lo está mirando dice, diatre que este tipo no ha bebido agua como en 2 meses, papi. Pues estar así de seco. Qué exagerado. Ah, qué bufiado. Si tienes del bebé las fotos, puedes ponerla ahí. Pero no la acabo de cambiar. Antijuego. You sink, go to the surface.
Departing facility. New order available. Please review and confirm.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now, too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
Baby.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too.
Some
Enough
bandits.
to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each post box has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
So, esto es un BT, pero esto es que hay gente ahí. ¿Verdad? Estos son bandits. Armed hostiles.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight.
¿Quieres un
So
tip
think
para hacer
carefully
tus
about
travels a
your
bit faster? Sí.
Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out. Please select an item to fabricate.
Pero no mata gente. El Bandit Camp y uno tiene...
Thank you.
Ok, primero quiero que por favor este tipo acomode eso mejor. Ahí como que muy el garete. Gracias, ahora sí. Aquí arriba. Vuelve al terminal, ve al Bandit Camp. Pero ¿por qué tengo que ir volver al terminal? Al terminal.
Withstand the heat.
¿Qué se me quedó hoy? Ah, puedo hacerlo desde afuera, papi. Eso no... Ah, de veras, obvio. No me voy a bajar después que estaba arriba.
I will always support you.
Pero esta lluvia.
Thank you, Sam.
¿Por qué no veo la raya de mi mapa? ¿Qué son estos? Bandits también ahí. No que, Bobby, no que. Que no me tira lo loco, tú dices. Que tenga spray.
Enough already.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
Take care, Sam.
Dime. Sin paciencia, dime. Contéstame.
Fuck this.
Eso era para los paquetes que lo organizaran. Ah, ok. Yo, pues no me... Los mensajes me llegan medio tarde, acuérdate. Ay, me asustaste y todo. Ya, papi. Que voy a mitad de camino. Se fastidió lo que era, yo dije, por un momento. ¿Dónde estoy? ¿Un tipo? No, eso no es un tipo. Ya lo, porque yo estoy corriendo para acá. ¿Tú me puedes explicar por qué yo estoy corriendo? Porque esto no me enseña el marker bien. Wow. Wow, loco. Wow. Papi, tú que jugaste este juego, me viste corriendo. Ya, ¿qué marqué es este? Remove. Remove. Me cago en la madre también. Yadre. Voy a parecer un imbécil volviendo para atrás. Papi, después de haber llegado acá abajo. Garete, no me asustes, Sam. Ahora tengo que buscar dónde fue que crucé ahorita. A lo mejor puedo cruzar aquí. ¿Pero qué es eso? Con una piedrita, ¿en serio?
Hey! Can anybody hear me?
No, no creo que nadie te oiga. Vamos por acá. Vamos más por allá todavía. Adiós, mi cámara está negra así. Se me calentó, yo creo. Qué raro. Se supone que eso no pase. Vamos a dejarla así en loque un rato porque no... Déjame... Vamos a apagarle un rato para no sé por qué se calentó. Es la primera vez que... No entiendo. Déjame quitarle la pantalla para que... Pero gracias por dármelo saber, boy.
I'm Sam!
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Ojalá. Mi cámara no es de Temu, papito.
Warning, flight risk elevated.
Fallé, puñe. ¡Ay! Mire, tú también, papi. ¡Ay! ¡Ay! ¿De dónde? ¿De dónde? Mire, papi, nos vamos a los puños, papi, tú eres loco. ¿A quién tú vas a dispararle, cantacaro? ¿De dónde fue ese? ¡Ay, fallé! ¡Mere! Papi, asumo que eso es lo que tú me estabas diciendo que había aquí. Pues voy a irlo a buscar. Ah, rayo. Asumo que eso es lo que tú me estabas diciendo que había aquí, papi. Miren qué cosita más linda. ¿Qué es lo que está en el piso ahí? ¡Ah! Se ven más duro. Muy duro. A ver qué hay aquí. Es que quiero todo esto quiero, que no dejarle nada a esta gente. Papi, qué duro eso, ¿viste? Papi, a buscar eso. Todo ahí arriba. Que es un filtration system. Papi, qué bufiado están los carros ahora. ¿Rayo qué es? ¿Un tipo? Papi, metales, vamos a coger eso, espérate. Ahora tenemos carrito. Pero cógelo. Me acordé también de eso. Papi, ahí murió alguien, ¿verdad? ¿Qué es esto? Ya, los papi, me chuparon toda la batería. Se me olvidó para dónde es. Ya, lo estoy ahí al lado. Me voy a quedar sin batería antes de llegar, yo creo. Ah, que está allá al lado, está allá al lado. No puede ser. ¿Cómo es esto? ¿Cómo se usa esto? Un cantín. ¿Cómo se usa el spray ese? Lo que quiero es usar esto. ¿Cómo se usa el...? eso, pero quiero usarlo. Supone entonces que lo puedo usar en uno de mis paquetes ahora mismo. Ah, pero es que no, entonces ¿por qué no están los paquetes como se supone entonces? Vamos a coger estas cosas. ¿Qué no necesito de aquí? Ah, lo me pasa un poquito, pero está bien. ¿Qué puedo soltar? A ver qué puedo soltar. No tengo tanto. Esto no pesa nada. Pues necesito soltar esto. Esto es lo que necesito soltar. Ah. Me gusta cómo se ven los sitios ahora comparado a cómo se veían en USA. Aquí se ven mejores.
You're Sam, right? Did the timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo.
Esta Princess Leia.
Not many porters care for their cargo this well. But that is why you are the best. Did not think we would ever get this back, but I have to say, this was well worth the time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
La madre. Ya, ese de esto que hice ahí de una vuelta exagerada hacia la madre. Ahí tendría. Exacto, un PCC. Eso es lo que se necesita.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your ring terminal. The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. I had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all. So they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units. I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers.
Que no sé, parece que se calentó.
Someday. Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please, check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help. A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
Order completed. Well done.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you out there.
Todavía, chela, dame break. Diablo. ¿Qué significa esto? Warning. Ya.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Ya, mira el carro un momento. Y cargar ese carro. En vez de una pantalla de la grande, de un sofá. Es que esa es la cámara que tengo. What you mean, bro? Adiós, porque volvió a salir ahí el cuadrito. Se supone que ese cuadrito no está ahí. Está ahí hace rato.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Wow, todavía no puedo cargar nada. Claro, yo caminando esta capana. What an a-hole. Porque si se supone que esto se entregara, esto no se entregó, no entiendo. Esto se cargó un poquito, fue. Mere. Espera hoy. Diablo, qué exagerado. Qué exagerado.
Hello there. I will never know how you managed to track this stuff.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Take care.
Order completed. Well done.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
No, no me deja. Necesito llegar a...
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, then.
La arañita esas que ustedes están... ¿Cómo yo puedo? ¿Yo las puedo matar?
Gotta stretch my legs.
Está bugio. Este bosque se ve mejor que el bosque de mierda que hicieron en el 1. Pop, y se pueden ver las estrellas. Eso está bufio. ¿Dónde estoy yendo? Ella me iba a tirar para allá arriba el garete. Claramente es mejor por acá. ¿Qué son esos pools ahora? Antes no estaba así. ¿Qué son esas cosas? ¿Qué puede pasar si yo me meto ahí? ¡Ay! 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 Sí, tengo el PCC, tengo los PCC que necesito. ¡Ay! Siento que sí, me... ¡Pop! Muy duro. ¡Ay! 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 La cámara hubiese sido buena en esa, pero no me tenían ahí, so I'm sorry. Estas arañitas me hicieron kaki.
A worn pack.
That's the spirit.
¡No! Tras que me he hecho para el lado para no tocarlo.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route.
Tengo otro aquí por si acaso.
The way to go.
Wow. Miren cómo se ve esa luna, puy. Como eso, mí. ¿Eso es lo que hay de tipo aquí? Ah, qué brutal, te dice los tipos que marcaron. Son 6 tipos. 1, 3, 4, 5 y 6. Vale. Ahí hay uno y ahí hay 2. Me quedan 4. 1, 2, 3 y 4. Ah, no, hay uno en cada lado, papá. Espérate. Pues juega, chela, juega.
Now leaving chiral network coverage. Cargo successfully recovered. Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
¿Cómo llego allá? ¿Hay forma de zooming? Ok, sí, hay forma de zooming.
Everything we know is from the radio. Everything we dream is never what they seem. Everything you ever want is here. Giving up, another one too dear.
Ahora se ve la cámara. Yo creo que es como dijiste, como que está tirando 4K, yo creo que la cámara. Y se supone que no. Se supone que no está tirando 4K.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours? With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go. Now that's service. Not a single scratch that I can see. Muchas gracias.
De nada, papi, de nada.
Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. We really needed it. I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauge. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Chera, que hater. Chera, ¿hasta qué level llegaste en el Porter Grade? La pregunta.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you. This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this. It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary...
Como si Sam no supiera. Gracias a Sam fue que se creó eso, papito.
And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. But you'd know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties.
Yo siento que yo he visto este tipo antes.
Taken from doom sufferers,
like en la vida real.
can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try. So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong. Our timefall shelters are different, you see. After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go. We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us. By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
Sam, are you okay?
What the?
Fine. You guys.
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
You just had a gate quake over here. Is everything okay where you are? A bit more shaking than usual, but no harm done. Who's playing happily? Take it or whatever. You're close to it, lab. Keep it right. Keep at it, Sam. Voy. 1, 2, 3. Ah, no llega a 20. Padre. Don't hesitate to rethink your route. Heavy rain sometimes causes the rivers to rise. Don't force yourself to cross them if they're too deep. Instead, take a look at your map and see if you can find a new route. 1. A ver si llegamos a 20. 2 y 3. ¡Hablo! ¿Pero qué pasó? Se quedó ahí como que... Padre. Esto deben de hacerlo más rápido, como que... Good morning. No, ya veo.
Departing facility.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die. Make sure you're well prepared. According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens, or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Your service in transporting this cargo is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned.
All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
No pressure.
Commencing route create delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Vamos a ver de qué se trata esto. Aquí están las granadas.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Este va. Gracias, gracias, Chela. Ay. Mira, se puso esos rojos ahí atrás. Rayos. Más fácil por ir para arriba. Lo mismo. Easy. Usa tu rebel y ve suave. Yo, el más buena gente. Estás lejito. Pero te voy a ir para acá primero. Y ese imbécil que puso eso ahí. Diablo, ese tipo dañó eso, esta área aquí por tener eso. Voy a hacerle un desmantel a esto, espérate. Tipo desmantelar. Ese tipo es un imbécil. El que puso esa mierda ahí es un imbécil. No puede ser que este tipo dañó este juego. ¿Por qué no me deja desmantelar esto como antes? Ahí está. Desmantel la mierda esta en el mismo medio, canto de cago. Poniendo mierdas de máquina. This it looks like you built a timefall shelter. Looks like you built a timefall shelter I was talking about. Nice. Timefall shelters are good for more than just keeping dry. You know how repair the containers with protective spray and can even be pretty handy. Vamos a ver si llegamos a 20. 1, 2 y 3. ¡Pere, papi! 22. Voy ahora, Maika. Vamos a dejar. Pero no entiendo. No, yo no quiero. Pero no se supone que yo pueda dejar mis paquetes aquí. Se supone que me suelte en Cairo. Porque el otro no me soltó. Pero ese tipo yo le metí. Bendito.
Density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized. Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
Está muy fácil. No puedo así, espérate. Ahora sí, ahora sí. ¿El que tú dices que me ponga en el sur? Las granadas. Todavía no tengo para ponerla. ¿Están attached to the suit? Los block grenades. ¿A qué te refieres, bro?
I will be coming tonight. Everything's done for a while.
Los paquetes en el Time Force se te dañan. Eso es cuando juegas normal, cuando juegas ahí sí no te pasa eso. No es por nada, pero los visuales están bien por encima. Son demasiado de lindos. Siento que me puedo quedar mirando el juego aquí like forever and ever. Mala mía, lo vi ahora. Ya trechera. Me voy. Después de esto me voy. Por ahí que llevo 4 horas en este juego y todavía siento que no he hecho ni el principio bien. Casi. Mere. Ah, ya, 88 nada más.
Yeah, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Don't be a itch.
But that's Sam the man for you. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Tan rápido. Yo siento que ahora va a pasar algo. Anti-BT effect added.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down. Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, the kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples they collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia.
Yeah, hi.
We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the Plate Gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
¿Cuál es la que dispara? Mary. Oh shit. Hablo, ¿cómo es esto? Pero hablo. Ay, qué susto. Anda, anda. Se ven gufiados.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've
¿Qué era
confirmed the
eso?
chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab to private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Ya, te tengo que volver a subir. Bendito, cogí ese monstruo y lo partí. Ay, ay. ¿Qué era ese biti blanco? ¿Te explican después lo que son los biti blancos esos, chela?
Good morning to you. Thank you so much. Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I gotta say, Sam, you know you can borrow. Don't kill yourself for our... Order completed. Well done.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago. long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family? Right.
Yeah, Ramika.
I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the ha and ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery that I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a ha and a ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know.
It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer. I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
Padre, no.
Sam.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that dead man is gone.
Yeah,
But he
sure.
would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Ya, che, qué triste. Deadman era cool. Bueno. Voy a coger un pequeño break. Wow. Esa parte de Deadman hace llorar a cualquiera. Ya, mano. De verdad que esa parte de Deadman me dejó un poquito broken, pero pues. Sí, a la madre. Nada, nos vemos en el próximo stream. Bye.